Good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you watching for the first time, I am Jewelz. All of my information is in the description. I'm happy for our connection. Today I have our weekly messages, our weekly reading using my tarot and a couple of other decks for the week starting August 2nd. How are you feeling energetically this week? I've been finding lots of messages around abundance and prosperity this week, and noticing a huge shift is happening. So the one important thing to recognize with the shift is not to get stuck in our fear and not to get stuck in our struggles. So really trusting that energetically, whatever is going on is happening for our highest good. Things are clearing, things are shifting, and things are moving forward. Now let's see what the cards have to say for this week. I'm also bringing in my Angel Tarot deck for some clarification on any of these cards as well. So I will show you the cards as I go through them. So starting with the past, we have the Devil. And the Devil is about focusing on our material needs and our desires. And it's in the past. So this is showing that some of you have learned that when we focus on our needs, we're actually creating lack. We just keep things right out of our reach by saying, I want, I need. It's about sitting with the feeling of I have. And we're in a period right now where abundance and prosperity is ready to flow. So you need to manifest that in. You need to bring it in. You need to set those intentions. We also have the Nine of Water that comes with this card. So your wishes come true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. So many of you have been doing this healing, and it's showing because this is in the past. So now things are starting to shift forward. For those of you still sitting in that struggle of wanting, needing, and not having, you're being given an opportunity right now to really connect in your own heart and see what it is that you want to experience. What brings you joy? What abundance do you want in your life? In the present, we have the Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands. So the Queen of Swords is really about stepping into your spiritual power, your magical power. Yes, you are magical, and being able to step in and harness and embrace that. This is how we can really sit in alignment in that energy of manifesting our dreams, being excited about blessings and miracles showing up into our life. It's about quieting the noise around us and really sitting within to see where it is that we want to bring that magic in. The Four of Wands shows up for us with relationships. So this is also a time to attract that partner in, to bring your current relationship, if you're in one, to a deeper level. The focus is on relationships. Spirit's also telling me that sometimes with relationships, we need to stop and ask ourselves how this person is showing up for us, or how are we showing up for them? Our relationships are often the closest ones to us. So these people are showing up to help us let go of anything from the past. So maybe we're feeling triggered, or we're feeling irritated by our partner, by our children, by whatever relationships are close to us. It's time to stop and ask yourself, how is this showing up for me? What is it that I am ready to let go of? Some of the deeper beliefs that we have are so ingrained and so embedded into who we are that we don't realize that they're a belief that we should be questioning. And I'm finding with a lot of people right now, those are the deeper rooted things that are showing up. And so being able to understand that this belief is not something that we have to hold on to, or that it's even a belief, because we're so used to it being part of who we are. This is all the conditioning that's fading away. It's leaving for us to see clarity and to see who we really are, and to take a look at our reality in a different light. Our thoughts play a very important part in our journey. And when I look at these areas for us, where our focus needs to be, where our attention has been, it's about self-love and the star. So the star is a major arcana card, and this is about embracing the journey, not being afraid to take that step forward. This is letting go of fear and moving forward, trusting that your angels, that the universe has your back. They're here to guide you. And self-love, taking the time to fill your cup, knowing that you are worthy of having this amazing life with whatever brings you joy, with whatever makes you feel love. And it's all about starting with loving who you are, loving every aspect of you unconditionally. And I think things are about to really shift for a lot of us. We have, this is you in your life right now, and this is the world. The world is filled with opportunities. And I'm hearing the word prosperity again. So this is, if you could sit right now and be anything you want, be doing anything you want, what would that be? And I know a lot of you will struggle with that because you've been told throughout your whole life who to be, how to act, what to do, that when you stop and think about it, do you really know who you are and what it is that you want for you in your life? I think back to when I was working, and the expectation was that you need to work for someone else and you need to give them your all, more than your all. And that's how you become successful. And it took me a long time to sit with that belief, that conditioning, and say, no, that's not what defined me as being successful. And I talked about a little bit about that in my VIP membership group this morning, that launched today. And I mean, when we really look at our beliefs, it really blocks us from manifesting some things that we do want in. So it's time to work through those beliefs and see where they come from. Because at the end of the day, if I use that job for an example, I mean, that company could close tomorrow. They could terminate my position anytime. And then where is that security? There is no security. It's just one of the lies that we tell ourselves or we're taught so that we follow that that process. And I mean, I know my dad truly believed that. And for me, it was like, no, this doesn't align with who I am or what I want in my life anymore. The energy around you supporting you right now is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is all about independence, owning your power, and understanding that you have a way to help others in this lifetime by being who you are, being authentic, being real. And the universe is going to push you into your own independent thinking, your own critical thinking. feeling a huge shift coming this week in terms of people starting to use their own voice. It's almost like a switch has gone off, and it's like maybe it's your angels feeding you with through your dreams, but about being able to think freely for yourselves and to start to question things a little more about your own life. Because the one thing we can do to change the world is to embrace who we are, to do our own healing, to do our own work, to raise our own energetic vibration. And that has a huge ripple effect on the whole world. The energy, sorry, not the energy, hopes and fears area. So we have the Seven of Swords. And the messages around here. The biggest message with this card is about not putting up resistance to things. So the universe will show up for us, and maybe they're showing us a blockage on our path. And when they do that, we can get uncomfortable. We might put up a resistance to it, and as we resist it, we actually create a larger blockage. So this is knowing you have the tools, you have the wisdom that you need to make decisions to move forward, and you need to listen to that and to trust it and allow it to guide you. There's no need to fight. There's no need to arm yourselves. There is no battle, unless it's an internal one. There's also a message of symbolism around here as well, for you to pay attention to signs, and so much bird energy on this card, as well as nature. If you look at all the clouds and the sun, being able to use that to understand the messages that you're receiving and to be aware. So coming up this week, we have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is about doing things that bring you peacefulness, harmony, tranquility, balance, things that bring you that feeling of calmness. So whether that is spending time in nature, whether it's doing music, getting creative, doing your hobby that you love, spending time with your animals, it's all about connecting in with our heart and getting out of our headspace. And the other thing, and I feel this shift happening, especially with the Star in the World card and the Devil in this reading, is the Eight of Cups. So everything that's happening right now is creating a shift and placing you directly on your path. So if you feel like you've been off or you're just not yourself, this week is going to help realign you and put you back on your path. We have the Queen of Earth. So thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So this is all about coming from the heart space. And when it says sensible approach, this is not about falling into old patterns and cycles. When we talk about sensible, we have our logical mind, which is a lot of our ego and where we carry a lot of our experiences in this life, which is where a lot of our thoughts and programming come in. This is about listening to your own soul intuitively, and making decisions from that space. I'm just seeing if there's anything else they want to add to that card for you. So any challenges that come up for you this week, take a step back, respond from a place of love, compassion, and kindness. And when we do that, they're bringing lots of information in here. When we do that, we honor our soul. This is about honoring our soul and connecting with our own intuition, listening to our soul speak, listening to our angels and allowing them to guide us. The next card is the Four of Fire. So this card is about contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So this is all about doing things that bring us into that place of peace, joy, happiness, having us feel content. So what is it that you do for those things in your life? Successful completion of projects and happy home life. So this is your focus right now, is on creating that happy for you. And as you do that, it has a ripple effect. And just there's so much energy this week creating this shift. I kind of feel like this wave of excitement. So for some of us, it can make us feel really sensitive, really anxious, really uneasy, or really excited. And allow that to flow. This is an incredible week for creating the new. So wherever it is that you want to create something in your life, now is the time to do that. And as I usually do with your weekly readings, I'm going to draw a surrender card for you. Surrender to success. And the message on the card says, you are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So if anything was possible for you, what would that be? How do you define success? And I will draw a unicorn card for you as well. Well, if they can't get any louder, prosperity. Things are really shifting. So it's time for you to embrace and harness that and pull that into your life. You need to believe that you're worthy of it. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. So what brings prosperity to you? If you could have anything you wanted, this is about believing and trusting in magic and miracles and blessings, because it's coming. This month is creating a huge shift. And don't get into the outside rattlings of the world, because this shift is happening and you need to really focus on you, going within your inner wisdom and allowing that to guide you right now. This is going to be an incredible week if you believe you are worthy of receiving it. So this can be around your home, your job, your finances, yourself, whatever it is you're focusing on. Allow that to come for you to be happy with that. I'm going to leave those messages with you for this week, and have a magical week, and I will talk to you soon.